What's up, man? It's your boy Mo Kicks and Bruce Lee back again for another banger. Hey, this time we're here for another sneaker one-on-one episode. Hopefully you guys see my last sneaker one-on-one where I went over the steps of how to purchase your sneakers, how to get into the sneaker game, what all apps you would need. So now the sneaker one-on-one episode I'm gonna do today is gonna go over how to legit check your Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s, we all know, is the most popular shoe right now that's out. Everybody's wearing them. All the females are getting into them. All the dudes still like them. They becoming a hot item. So also the fakes are becoming very, very good. And so today I'm gonna go over some key steps of how you can legit check your Jordan 1s to make sure that you're spending your money correctly and that you are not getting got and you're not getting a ticket to the foo-foo train.
Shit the beast.
All right. Step one, you really want to look at the shape of the Jordan 1. And what I mean is the back of the shape. It should have an hourglass shape. You know what an hourglass is? You know, like you turn it over and you see the sand coming down. The shape of your Jordan 1 should look just like this and not like this. You know what I'm saying? It should look like an hourglass. And that's how you can know a clear-cut way if you got a fake. Turn it around, look at the shape of the shoe. Just look at the overall shoe. Second of all, you want to look at your Air Jordan Wings logo that's on the medial side of the shoe, up by the collar. The R and the D should always be connected, always on the Jordan 1 logo. Now, this is something that the fakes are getting better at. So they are getting hip to it, and so they are making fakes that are connected, but that's another easy way. Some fakes don't have it down. The Jordan 1 is a shoe that is not faked well from my understanding. So they always are missing. They always have some type of flaw to them. So this guy will help you point these flaws out and see these flaws out because, like I said, now people are saying that they're getting fakes from StockX by mistake or Gold App or people on the street trying to sell them, and you just want to be careful. Now, me personally, all of my purchases from Go or StockX have always came back legit. I've checked them, I've looked over them, I looked at the Check app, which that's another way you can legit check your shoes. Check app is a good app to use. But all of mine, luckily, I've been blessed that they came back and they were legit. But again, you can use this guide to go back through and check through. So we on the Jordan Wings logo, we also went over the hourglass shape. The next thing you want to look at is the stitching from the length of the bottom of the shoe, the midsole, up into the Nike swoosh. It should be 11 dots of stitching leading up to the Nike sign in the swoosh. So you see this picture here, right here? We're gonna count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you see it's up at the swoosh. Then also the stitching goes over the swoosh. It should always go over the swoosh. It should never go up under the swoosh. Next thing we're gonna look at is the toe box. The toe box, the perforated holes that's in your toe box should always be kind of aligned, not messy all over the place like you see on these. Always look at your toe box of your Jordan 1 and look at these holes and make sure they're aligned. Also, take a step back and look at the toe box from the other view and to make sure the toe doesn't look too tall. As you see right here, you can just see that this toe box looks wrong on it. You know, you want to make sure that it looks well and it looks pretty good. You want to look at the height of up under the logo where you have the white part where it starts to turn white into the midsole of the part, well, not the midsole, but like the medial side panel. That part should be very, very thin and not broadened. You know, you can just look at it and tell if it looks fake or not, like it does right here on this track red Air Jordan 1. You see to the right is the fake shoe and to the left is the real shoe, and you just see the difference of it. You know, it just looks off. The shape looks off. It doesn't have the hourglass shape. You can look at the collar. The collar is too high. The midsole is too big. I mean, you should be able to look at this and tell that this is a fake. But as you see, you wouldn't know if it wasn't side by side. So like I said, they're getting very good. Also, we're going to go over how the Jordan 1 comes laced. If you see a Jordan 1 come laced like this, laced in across the tongue, that is a big red flag that you just bought yourself a ticket to the foo-foo train. No Jordan 1 comes laced cross. They always come unlaced, or either sometimes the hype, like the Jordan 1 Unions, they came laced all the way up, but no Jordan 1 ever comes laced crisscross like that. That's a big sign of a fake. Also, you look at this real and fake of this Air Jordan 1 satin black toe. And like I said, you just can see the differences. I mean, they're very, very small, but you look at the real pair, you look at the fake pair. Overall, the fake pair is just bigger and bulkier. Excuse me. And you see the real pair is just a lot more cleaner and, more sleek. I mean, a lot of this stuff you can just look at, and if you just take your time to look at the shoe, you will be able to tell that it's a fake. Now, again, this is not getting on anybody that does buy fakes. I know some people, don't want to spend this money on these sneakers and they just want the sneaker. If you buy fakes, hey, that's cool. I'm not telling you not to do it. But if you a sneakerhead like myself, you probably want the real shoe. And these are investments. Let's get real. Later on down the line, if I ever decide I want to sell my sneaker collection, I can, because it's all real. But if I have fakes in it, I can't sell fakes to anybody and get the actual value of the sneakers. These sneakers grow in value, especially these Jordan 1s. A lot of these Jordan 1s you buy for retail, 2 or 3 years, they worth $600, $700, $800. If you want to sell them and they fake, then now you're stuck with a fake shoe if you ever want to get rid of your collection. So that's why I say it's very, very key to make sure that you have real Jordan 1 shoes if that's what you're into. And this is going to help you to do that. Also, like stay away from Marketplace. I don't really like to buy sneakers on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, because they're flooded with fakes. And sometimes you just got to ask yourself, like you look at this Jordan 1 Off-White UNC for $180. The actual real pair is on StockX for $2,000, $2,600. Why would somebody sell you a shoe that's worth $2,600 for $180? They not real. They just not real. That type of deal is not going to happen. So a lot of times you got to look at what the person is charging for the shoe. That will give you a good clue. Hey, yeah, these might be fake. Or you look at this shoe. This shoe is heavily fake. The Air Jordan 1 Dior, $350. The real Jordan 1 Dior is $8,000 for a new pair. They retail for $2,000. You just gotta, again, put your thinking cap on. Ain't nobody gonna sell you no shoe that's $8,000 for $350. Again, you just gotta, use your thinking cap on that one. But these are, your telltale signs if you have a fake pair, if somebody's trying to sell you a fake. Also, you want to look at just the overall look of the shoe, who's selling it to you as well. If you're getting an early shoe, I suggest that you know who you're getting it from. I have a lot of early pairs on this channel, and that's being in Memphis. I know a lot of early sellers that we do have legit, pairs. Can't really get on to how we get the legit pairs, but if you know, Memphis is known for having a lot of early legit pairs, but that's because I know these people. I know who they get them from, how they get them, so I can trust them in buying them. But if you gonna get them early, I suggest StockX or go. Like I said, they supposed to authenticate them, ship them to you, and if you see something wrong, then you can get your money back. But we just went through all of the steps. If you follow these steps, you should be able to spot a real from a fake from a Jordan 1. Also, look at how you're getting them, who you're getting them from. Make sure it's from a Nike website, a real Nike website. There are a lot of fake shoe sites floating around that if you look at them, you may say, hey, they got real shoes and all of them are $199. Again, put your thinking cap on. If a shoe is reselling for $500 and this person, I got them here for $150, I would stay away from it. Like I said, this game is getting flooded with fakes. Everybody's selling them. Everybody's trying to get a shoe that's worth $700 and sell a bunch of fakes of them to make them some money. And that's just how it is. So you need to know. This guide hopefully just let you know how to look through this and how to, see and legit check your Jordan 1s. Thank y'all for checking in to Sneaker 101. Legit checking your Jordan 1s. Hey, I'll be back at y'all next time for Sneaker 101.
Shit the beast.